I have another way to farm blast gold before the next snapshot, which again is this week. So make sure you participate in this quickly if you're watching this video and you want to get in the next distribution of gold for blast. This project is called District 1 and it is a social fi experience. I'm going to be honest with you, there's a ton of things going on here. So try to stay with me or use the chapters in this video if you get lost. When we first pop into the site, you're going to see that there are a bunch of different tabs up here and different things you can do. The first thing you want to do over here is go to this link up tab, and it's very easy. You can link up with just 0.005 ETH, and this is going to allow you to actually get an invite code to invite your friends and earn 70% of when they link up as well. You're also going to get a bonus, which is over here under Sol. You can see right here, you can steal in link up. Deploy Sol to cleverly steal a share of rewards in the link up program, increasing your earnings in a playful competitive twist. There's a lot of benefits to staking Sol right here. So when you go into the site, you'll want to go over to Sol and then immediately go over here and stake. It's very little. It's 0.005 ETH as well. And that's going to get you the bonuses you'll get later on this video, which is going to happen in Spaces. You'll get gem bonuses for doing this. Highly recommend doing it. I've done it. Super worth doing because you get a lot of bonuses on the other parts of this site. But under link up here, this is basically an easy way to invite your friends to the site and get some referral bonuses from doing so. You can see right here, the leaderboard for the top people that have earned. The number 6 earner here only has 700 followers on Twitter. So it's not like you need to be a big account to get access to this stuff. I'd really appreciate if you use my invite code. I'll leave a link down below, or you can use the invite code right here you see on the screen, 6UD4J7. And that will help me get some extra rewards just for showing you guys all about how this works. Over here on the Prime tab, every 24 hours, you can click vote and just vote for one of these projects on the District 1 app. It's as simple as clicking the button vote. You'll see a button that's over here that says vote. I've already voted for today, and you can vote for whichever ones you want. It honestly doesn't really matter. I voted for the 3 top ones just because it was easiest to do that. It literally took me 3 seconds. And for each vote you do, you can see over here under gold and gems, you're going to earn 500 gems just for voting. And you can see right here that today on April 23rd, I've earned 3,000 gems, 500 times 6, 3,000 gems. You might be noticing that I've only been able to vote for 3 on here under Prime, but if you click survival, you can vote for 3 more. I honestly couldn't tell you exactly how these work. Basically, these are voting to allow these people to have spaces and run their spaces over here and then probably earn more gems for doing so. For the sake of just doing it quick and easy, I've just voted each day, got my 3,000 gems and called it a wash. Like, don't care who I'm voting for, don't care why I'm voting, just voting to get the gems simply because you can get 3,000 gems every single day in a matter of 10 seconds just for clicking some buttons. Easy way to do it. That's under Prime. As always, if you want to know about every single airdrop that we're farming right now, you can go over to my private membership group at mattscrypto.com and get my full airdrop guide spreadsheet. You can see right here, all these green ones are the ones that have already happened in 2024, and our total is up to $15,853 of profit just from doing airdrops this year so far. There are over 60 different airdrops on this spreadsheet, so if you want access to this for just $1 a day, it's over at mattscrypto.com. Click on Spaces, and then you'll click on Pack Moon. Then you'll go right down here and click on Stake. You'll see that I have 1,000 gems staked, so you want to stake your 1,000 gems, and that's going to allow you to access this chat. Before you stake those gems, you cannot access this chat. You can see right here, there are a bunch of other spaces you can join. I've only done Pack Moon so far. And if we go to another one, you can see right here, you won't be able to see these and you won't be able to chat until you stake 1,000 gems. So you can go here, click, got it, stake the chat, stake gems to chat, and there we go. I actually just spent 1,000 gems to chat here, even though I didn't plan on doing that initially. So congrats, you guys just made me spend 1,000 gems that I wasn't going to do otherwise. But now I can go in the chat and say hi. You get the point. You can speak after you stake the gems, and guess what? Now I can also participate in the gem rallies for District 1. So I now have District 1 because I have 1,000 staked, and I also have Pack Moon because again, I have 1,000 gems staked. So those are the ways to get in different spaces, and you can do as many as you want, but because every rally is exactly at 2 hours, you can see right here for Pack Moon, it's in 1 hour and 38. And if we go over to District 1, it's gonna say also 1 hour and 38. So it's going to be very hard to get 2 rallies going at once because you'll see how quickly you have to click on the rally to actually participate in it. So I wouldn't recommend doing a bunch of these, but again, you can always go over here to click on my stake, and then you can unstake after an hour. So if you wanted to remove your stake from certain ones to, revoke your access, you can do that if you need to. Okay, here we go. We are in a Pac Moon Spaces. You can see that I have rallied on this Pac Moon space right here, and the gems are going to drop in just about a minute from right now. So you'll see that the chat will start to get a lot more popular, and we click over here to live members. We can see there's 982 members live in here right now. One of them happens to be Milo, who referred me to this site and this gold farming strategy, but there's only 152 people actually participating in this rally, and that's because you have to go ahead and you have to spend 200 gems to participate in said rally. But as you'll see here in a second, as long as we get in on this rally, we will usually make about 2,000 to 4,000 gems back for rallying on this space. A lot of funny words here: rally, space, gems, all kinds of gamification going on. But the truth is, as long as we get here, we'll see that the host will pop up with claim gems. You're going to want to claim the gems as quickly as you can, because if there's 200 participants, there's sometimes only 150 people that can actually get in on the claim. And here we go. It's going to go any second now. We got to be very attentive to the chat. Keep scrolling down to make sure we get in and click the button with enough time, because not everyone's going to get it. And sometimes if you don't click quick enough, you get left out and you'll spend 200 gems to rally and you will actually get no gems in return. So Marley, I know it's gems right now. I know. There it is. Boom. There we go. Click claiming. You can see there's 119 spots available, but as we saw before, there was about 170 participants, which means 50 people roughly are going to get no gems out of this. So we clicked it already. Sometimes I click it a couple times just to make sure we definitely got it in. There's 84,000 gems here. So 119 people. Again, you'll get between 2,000, sometimes 1.5 thousand, all the way up to 7,500 gems, depending on how lucky you get for that draw. And sometimes you'll get unlucky. It's possible we got unlucky as well and didn't get into here. And okay, good news. You can see it's racking up. You can see our gems going up over here as well. But then the chat goes crazy and it gets all kinds of messed up. I got to find that. We got to find it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? How many gems did we get? How many gems did we get? There we go. We claimed 1,017 gems. So this was actually my worst gem amount yet. But the good news is we weren't one of those 50 people that got 0 gems. So a win is a win. We spent 200 gems and we got 1,000 gems. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. You want to just farm more gems here. And the next rally is going to be, as you can see up here, every 2 hours. So we got to wait another 2 hours for the next rally. One other thing to note here, you can only do 2 rallies per day. Every 24 hours, you're going to do 2 rallies. Or if you have locked your soul to boost your earnings, you can actually get 4 spaces per day. So coming back over here, you'll see that will let you do 4 per 24 hours, 4 rallies per day. As you can see here, these are 2 of the other rallies I did in the same day that were a little bit better payouts. You can see that I got about 2,000 gems each time. And then with the boost from Soul, I was actually able to get 3 times the amount. So if you get 2,000 gems, you'd actually get 6,000 total with that 3x boost from, again, staking and boosting your Soul. Okay, once you've done all of those steps and earned as many gems as you possibly can, you can go and check all of your progress by this gold and gem section right here. What you'll see is that each time there's an epic, which basically is a distribution or a snapshot by Blast, they're going to distribute gold based on how many gems you have. Now, the first epic, I didn't get any because I wasn't participating in this airdrop. But right now, I have 33,000 gems. I have no idea how many gold that's going to get. Some people are saying about 4,000 to 5,000 gems will get you 1 gold. So I'd be somewhere around 6 to 7 gold from this epic, which is pretty good considering I've only spent 2 days on this so far, and it's taken maybe 25 minutes of my time. That's a lot of gold for just that much of time. And apparently D1 District 1 has also gotten a lot more gold distribution this time versus last time. So there could, in theory, be a lot of Blast gold to go around. You'll see that you could also get some extra bonuses. We didn't get any of these because we weren't a first 1,000 early joiner. We weren't here for Epic 1, and we didn't have Soul holding in the first 1,000 people. So unfortunately, we won't get those bonuses, and you won't either. But this Blast gold, I do think I could get somewhere around 5 to 10 gold from this, which doesn't sound like a lot, but remember that each gold is worth 35,000 Blast points. So 10 gold would be 350,000 Blast points. That's a lot for considering how little time I've spent on here so far, and considering you can get 3,000 gems per day just for clicking vote 3 times. So highly recommend you check this out. This is where you can look at your balances, and sometime in the next week or so, there should be the next gold distribution. So we should see an update on how much blast gold we got for these gems. If you want to see how you rank up against other people, you can click these 3 dots right here and then click airdrop. And this is going to show you the overall airdrop leaderboard. You can see I'm currently ranked just about 10,000 overall, which is not great, but considering, again, I've only spent 2 days on this so far, it's not too bad. You can see I've collected 21,000 gems, but remember that soul boost that I talked about earlier in the video, you can see it says boosted right here. I've gotten 8,000 extra gems just from having that soul boost. So remember to go over here in the beginning of the video, lock up some liquidity, which is ETH, into this SOLE or SOL token, because you are again going to get a huge bonus from those spaces, and from all the gems you earn, you're going to get a bonus for having that SOL locked up, as well as being able to participate in 4 spaces per day as opposed to just 2. Okay, that is District 1. I know there was a lot in there, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll make sure I respond to all of them so you guys are tuned in on how this works. But the simple step-by-step is bridge to Blast if you haven't already, so you can join the Blast airdrop. Once you have funds on Blast, you can go over and participate by buying Pack Moon on Thruster, or you can just participate directly by joining one of these spaces over on District 1. Then you'll go on each day to the Prime tab and vote for 6 different projects, which will give you 3,000 gems each day. And you'll want to make sure you boost your soul by locking some ETH, a very small amount, to get extra access to double the amount of spaces per day and extra bonus gems during those spaces. You'll also want to join the link up so that you can join my team over on District 1. Now, before you head out, make sure you go over and watch this video because there's 8 more airdrops for $0, 0 cost. You don't want to miss it. Check it out.